I'm Jen from Saw Tarot, here with another pick a card reading, and this time it's going to be messages for Valentine's Day, and it's going to be a relationship analysis for the Valentine's Day season and beyond, so whenever you watch this video it should resonate. My intentions are for this video to be as precise and clear and resonate with as many as possible out there. So we have three groups here. First is the Peacock or Rock. Group 2 will be this Bumblebee Agate. And group 3 will be this Red Calcite. So we'll get started. We'll get a few messages for the relationship analysis for Valentine's Day from tarot, and then we'll move on to whispers of love messages and advice, and finally we'll figure out with the John Holland deck if you guys will be together for Valentine's Day. But we'll go ahead and get started with the Peacock Rock group, whoever picked this group 1. So please, Spirit, give us clear messages on the relationship analysis between their Valentine and them. Whoever picked pile 1, give us clear messages, clear energy read on their relationship. What's going on with them? What can they expect? Please, Spirit, give us clear messages. Any messages that want to come forth? For those who picked pile 1. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck you got the Lovers. This could be a decision about love. It could be that you're dealing with a Gemini. It could be a brand new start to a beautiful romance, and it could be a union, loving union already. And for the first card you got the Nine of Wands. So this is the last step before the final outcome, a final respite. It's a pause in the struggle. Could be that you're dealing with a fire sign. It could deal with hurt feelings, or somebody is hurt in this relationship, so there's been a slight pause. So I'm feeling I don't know if it's someone's ego is hurt, someone is contemplating within this relationship just because of their ego or because of their maybe passionate feelings, but I am feeling the emphasis on the hurt. And you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is working hard. Maybe that person is busy, maybe they're working hard towards this relationship, maybe they're thinking long and hard about working towards this relationship. And finally we got the Nine of Swords, which is an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and you got the Gemini card also in the Lovers. But this is somebody rushing in to do the work. They're kind of at a standstill, kind of contemplating the final step to move forward into this relationship and really put the work in. I do see it as a new relationship because we do have the Lovers. It's kind of like a fresh new start, a fresh new love, but there's this night energy rushing in to do the work. They're contemplating this, but it's actually going to happen. It's actually going to move forward because the Work card and the Knight of Swords card are coming together into one. Again, the emphasis on the Lovers coming together. But let's go ahead and get the energies, the messages, or it's either going to be advice or the themes running through this relationship with this angel whispers of love deck. So I'm feeling like this person is really willing to put the work. For some reason their mindset had been at a standstill and they were really contemplating what should I do? What's the decision I should make? What way should I move forward? Which actions should I take? But now they're not even thinking twice. This work card is super strong. It's in the middle, smashed between the action and the contemplation. So regarding this decision, so for me, it's very clear that this person is not only passionate about it, they're willing to put the material into action, the physical work. They're willing to think clearly about this decision and make the decision to move forward into this union. But let's see what your theme and advice are. And there's fire, there's air being portrayed, fire and earth signs. So this is a beautiful message. Receive with love and appreciation. So if they're willing to put the work, be able to receive. It says gracious acceptance is the way to show love. So accept this from them. Accept this willingness to help, this willingness to work at it, this willingness to move forward. Be open, be accepting, be caring, listen to what they have to say. It's the second card is love endures, and the fine print it says love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So I do think that this relationship does need a lot of work, and it will take a lot of work, but just keep the faith that this will move forward. And I see a resounding, so this is card 34, this is card 43. They both add up to a 7, so it's moving forward. It's the Chariot card, so it's moving forward in this relationship, and after the standstill, it's going to flourish. It's going to take a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of communication, but it's going to move forward. It's something that's going to grow, and it's going to become a stable new beginning with this relationship. Now, with the John Holland deck, let's figure out if you guys will be together on Valentine's Day. This is a beautiful read. So, let's see. Are you guys going to be together on Valentine's Day? Please, Spirit, give us clear answers on whether these two will be together on Valentine's Day. Detach and shine. In the bottom of the deck, you got clarity of beliefs. There will be a communication about this. Clear communication about this. So you're either going to know yes or no. This is the detached card. It's the justice card. It's things being balanced. There could be a separation. There could be karma involved. There could be a balancing of the scales. They're trying to be balanced and logical about this decision. But the shine card is here, and that's the sun. That's a resounding yes. The sun is what they normally say is the best card in the tarot. It's the happiest outcome. It's just giving and feeling loved and feeling joy. So this is a resounding yes in this pile. You guys will all be together for Valentine's Day. And not only that, it's if you detach from the emotion, if you detach from the wanting this outcome, it will come. And it's basically, it's even the detached card is a very divine number, with it being 11. And this is the sun card, which breaks down to eventually it breaks down to, because it's a 10, it breaks down to a 1. So new beginning, fresh start. It's a resounding yes. It's things coming forth, flourishing, growth possibilities. And so yes, you guys will be together for Valentine's Day for most of the viewers who picked pile 1. And these were very beautiful messages. I hope they resonated. I'll move on to pile 2. That will be this bumblebee agate here. Let's see what the messages coming through, what the energies coming through for you guys are. And Spirit, please give us clear messages on the energies happening within this relationship and their Valentine. During the Valentine Day season, whenever you watch this video, since it is a timeless video, but specifically for those energies coming through during the Valentine's Day season. Please give us clear energies coming through for this relationship. Okay. All right, so you got the King of Swords. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini coming through here. Doesn't have to be, but it's very logical persons. I see somebody contemplating, somebody deciding something, thinking about what they could have. And I see a world here. They could have the world, and they're contemplating this very seriously, because the next card is the Hermit. So this person is really thinking long and hard about this relationship and moving forward, because we do have the Six of Swords, another air signs being portrayed here. But moving forth from mental instability, mental confusion, into calmer, a more serene way of thinking about this relationship. But they're super excited about this relationship, because we have the next card is the Knight of Cups. It's an offer of love. There could be water signs being portrayed here, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And this is rushing forward towards their happiness. They're making a decision, and they're just moving forward so quickly. The Sun is the third card here. This is a major arcana, so it's very influential in the reading, and it's about happiness, joy, the happiest card in the zodiac. They're feeling like a kid again. They're almost like they're gone from this mental anguish that they have been contemplating, and they're just rushing towards this Sun and trying to offer this cup of love. And it's like joy and happiness and feelings of brand new again, and feeling like a kid again. So those are what the energies are within your relationship. Let's get a message about what the advice is here and what the running themes within this relationship are. Please, Spirit, give us clear answers, clear messages on the energies, the advice, anything that wants to come through for pile 2 viewers in this relationship and their Valentine. What are the messages? Okay. What are these messages that want to come through? Okay, so the 2 messages are ask for help. So what do you really need? Be willing to accept support. Yes, be willing to accept this cup of love. Be willing to, when they reach out, be open. Be willing to accept their input, their communication. And then the heart of the matter, it could be that they were in this contemplation mode in the beginning, and because they were going within and really figuring out what they really wanted with this relationship. And the fine print says there is more going on that meets the eye. So there are things that maybe you might not be aware of that kept them in a little bit of an indecisive mode. But now that clarity, that moving forth is coming through in this relationship. And, you know, whatever was bothering them will be communicated in this relationship. But this breaks down to, it's a 22, so it breaks down to a 4. So this even speaks of stability coming through in the home, in a relationship, in a commitment. And this is about ask for help. So this breaks down, the 14 card breaks down to a 5, which is change. So there's a change happening here, going from this standstill, this contemplation, to this new action-oriented expression of love and invitations and loving feelings and expressing those feelings. So there's a change from this stagnant energy to this more vital and potent and just loving energy that they have to share with you. So let's figure out if you guys will be in union, if you guys will be together for Valentine's Day. Please, Spirit, give us clear answers on whether these 2 will be together on Valentine's Day, for whoever picked pile 2. an idea. Give us clear answers on whether these two will be together for Valentine's Day. Okay, so this, I feel this is change, and that's all. It's also the Hierophant, I believe. Let me double check. Number 5. Yeah, it's the Hierophant. So it's about commitment, committed relationships, long-standing relationships, and it is a major arcana, so it's very influential, but it's about change. So within this stability, so I'm not sure what's that saying, but this is 4 of Swords, and this is a respite, mental respite. They're going within, they're kind of contemplating coming together. They're contemplating coming together because you got the Embrace card, which breaks down to a 3, a union, but then you got the Lovers card. So let me get a final outcome on whether you guys will be together in union. From the Hierophant and the 4 of Swords originally that I got, I felt a no. And I felt a no because they're going within and just figuring out what they want. But the prospects of this relationship, they look so great that for me it makes a little, not very much sense. So let me see a final outcome for this. What is the answer? Will you guys be together? It's the Wheel of Fortune. So that's going with the flow. So actually, I believe it can go either way. But I think that regardless of whether you guys will be together or not on Valentine's Day, there is a change happening. We have 2 cards of major change going on after like this contemplation mode to move forward into union. And this is something that is divinely guided with the Wheel of Fortune. It's about things coming back around. So it could be that this time around this is missed, but there'll be another holiday that comes through, or maybe next time around this union will happen for Valentine's Day. But it's almost like cycles beginning and endings, and it's divinely guided. It's something that you have to go with the flow, because things are going to happen no matter what. Whether you guys are together on Valentine's Day or not, this is going to happen. This union is going to come together. But so I would say this is a maybe. But as far as your relationship analysis, everything looks great. So I hope those messages resonated. And we'll move on to pile 3, which will be this red agate. Red calcite. I don't know why I said that. But let's go ahead and move on. And Spirit, again, give us clear messages on the energies between pile 3 viewers, whoever picked pile 3 and their significant others for this Valentine's Day season. Please show us the messages that want to come through. What are the energies, the main energies happening within this union, within this relationship? Okay, so we got on the bottom of the pile, we got the 6 of Cups. So things coming back around from the past, childhood memories, things that are basically, there is family involved here. There is childhood memories, loving feelings also involved. But the first card is the Moon card. It could be that we're dealing with water signs or Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio too. So it could be that there's things that are in secret in this relationship. There's hidden emotions. There could be things that are not out in the open. And there also, you got the 9 of Wands, which is the last step before the final outcome. So kind of a pause in this struggle. Maybe there's a standstill within this relationship, but then you get the Ace of Wands, which could signify a week's time. But I feel the passion starting within this relationship, and things moving forward. I'm being drawn to the ships moving in that direction. So it's going in a passionate direction. It's almost like the hidden emotions kind of are being simmered and eventually coming through within this relationship. It could be that you're also dealing with fire signs, water signs. So there's a lot of fire, water here. Sorry, I'm losing my voice, but let's figure out from Spirit and with the help of this deck, Whispers of Love, what are some advice that Spirit has for this relationship, or the running themes in this relationship. So let's go ahead and figure out what are the messages that want to come through, Spirit, for this relationship. Okay, so yeah. Wow. So you got new love. So this is just barely starting off with a new love. But it could be like you guys have a... I'm sorry. So the base of this is not the Six of Cups. It's actually the Five of Cups. So scratch that, what I said. The Five of Cups is actually regret and actually feeling like there's loss. So it could be a feeling of missing this person, and that's why the Moon card is here. Things that are hiding beneath the surface and just unspoken. But since you are moving forward into this, final respite and eventually into this Ace of Wands, I see the passion coming through, and it's about new love. That was weird. That's why I double checked, and because Six of Cups, usually it's someone coming back from the past, but since this card was telling me it's new love, I double checked because it didn't go with that message, and sure enough, it's the Five of Cups. It's like, that there's a Two of Cups there, because the Two of Cups is usually behind you, spilled, and you're just looking at the Three Cups that have been spilled in front of you. So it's about new feelings. And the fine print says, embrace an opportunity for love in work, prospects, or spiritual growth. It could be even that this person that is new in your life and you're starting a new relationship with is making you flourish, not only in the love department, but in work and in your spiritual growth. And it's giving you abundance in every way, in every aspect of your life. But the second card you got is actions speak loudly, and the fine print says, express your love through actions. So there will be a time of action. I feel like there is a pause right now, but there's the influence of this passion coming through, this activity within a week's time. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. Let's figure out if you guys are going to be together on Valentine's Day. I do see the emphasis of having strength, because the 26 for this new love card breaks down to an 8. That's the strength card. You could be dealing also with a Leo, but it's also about having fortitude, having inner strength, even having restraint for maybe this passion that's coming through here. And actions speak loudly breaks down to that's a 13. So beginnings and endings. That's the Death card, and that's the 13th. But a breakdown of the old to figure or to flourish with something more stable, which the 4 breaks. That's what the 4 signifies: stability, home, things that are concrete. So let's figure out whether you guys are going to be together. Let me just take these. So this is, you got the Ace of Cups here, new love. This is confirming that it's new love. Again, you got the Nine of Wands, so water, fire, and then you got the Rebuild, which is the Tower card, things breaking down, foundations. I was just talking about stability. It's just the stability has had to be broken down within this relationship in order for it to have a new, fresh, new start. But let's figure out if you guys are going to be, let me get one more for clarification, if you guys will be together on Valentine's Day. And I do see, I feel like the answer will be yes. Since I do numerology, it's always turning out in a positive sense. But yeah, the last card is the Tower card, which is the 7, moving forward and going for what you want. So let's figure out if they're gonna move forward and you guys will be together on Valentine's Day. Listen, it's about partnership. It's about so there could be a phone call coming through that gives you some news about being in union for Valentine's Day. It could be that you have to go within and kind of just, you know, listen to your intuition about this, what, you know, your intuition is saying about being together with them for Valentine's Day. Let's get one last one for clarification, because it's not very clear to me. But will these two be together for Valentine's Day? Please give us a clear answer. And it's seek. And this is the Hermit card. It's about going within, going, looking for internal clarity about this relationship. It has very good prospects. I don't think that you guys will be together on Valentine's Day, but I do think that there's a very good prospect for this relationship to move forward and kind of change the foundation that you or them have been standing on, and just have it be a new, fresh perspective. It might be a brand new, fresh love that is just starting out. So there's not that level of, oh, I'm gonna hang out with you on Valentine's Day, but I do see the prospect of it being very stable and passionate. So I hope those messages resonated, and I was so glad to do these messages and get them out today. But I enjoyed doing these, and I really appreciate the likes, shares, comments, and I encourage, if you want any questions to be answered in the future, please leave it in the comments and tell me how this reading resonated. So I'm always willing to answer those questions. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning into my channel, and I appreciate it. See you guys next time.